Piece of priority legislation for Kentucky Republicans is now law. State lawmakers successfully voted to override the governor's veto of House Bill 1, and Secretary of State Michael Adams signed it into law. That bill will let Kentuckians get federal tax credits for donating to specific scholarship programs. The governor vetoed it last week, saying it would take money away from Kentucky's public schools. Supporters say it gives Kentucky families more choice over their child's education.
If we can impact a kid's life, it shouldn't matter. It should not matter the path the child travels if we can impact that life in a positive way.
Democratic Senator Gerald Neal was against overriding the veto, asking lawmakers to take more time to address the concerns that were raised. The Senate passed the veto override 31-5.